Okay, I have an answer. What
What's your
answers?
answer?
K equals 0, k equals minus 6, and k equals 0 and k equals minus 16.
No, it's wrong.
Ah, okay.
So
What have I
basic,
done?
so there are two equations given to you, right?
Yeah.
So you have to find the possible values of k which can satisfy both the expressions, both these expressions fx and gx, right? So let's first solve for fx. Fx is given to you as kx squared plus 2kx minus 3. And it has two distinct real roots, which means b is greater than 0. And if you compare it, a is k, b is 2k, and c is minus 3. Now, if d is greater than 0, it means b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. And which means 2k squared minus 4 times k times minus 3 is greater than 0, which means 4k squared plus 12k is greater than 0. And if you take 4k out, you will get k plus 3 greater than 0, right?
Yeah.
And for this quadratic, the graph will be, if you draw the x-axis, the graph will be like this, right?
Yeah.
So you have to find these two critical points that you can find by equating it to 0. So the critical points for this is k equals to 0 and k equals to minus 3, right?
Yeah.
So this point is minus 3, this point is 0, and this is positive, negative, and positive. Means this area is positive, this area is negative, and this area is positive. Now you have to find when this fx is uh, like when this is greater than 0, right? So for greater than 0, when k is less than minus 3 and k is greater than 0, then we can say that 4k times k plus 3 is greater than 0, right? So this is the solution we are getting for fx. Now what about gx? Now let's solve gx. Gx is given to you as kx squared plus 4kx minus 16. This value you got right for fx?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same, b square minus 4ac will be less than 0 because it has no real root. In this case, b square means 4k square minus 4 times a is k times minus 16 is less than 0, which means 16k square minus plus 64k is less than 0. And if you take 16k common, you will get k plus 4 is less than 0, which means the critical points are k equals to 0 and k equals to minus 4. And
Yeah.
its graph will be like this. This is minus 4 and this is 0. So this is positive, this is negative, and this is positive. But in this case, this should be less than 0. And for less than 0, k should be greater than minus 4 and k should be less
Um,
than
less than
0.
0. Yeah.
Or you can also write it as k should be minus 4 to 0, right? Okay. Now we have to look for the common solution. You got the same value for this one also? Okay. Now what you need is the common solution of fx and gx, right? So what we will do is we'll draw a number line and we'll position all the critical points. This is 0, Then let's say -1, -2, -3. This is -4, and this is -3, right? Now let's focus on fx. Fx is k should be less than -3. Less than -3. There is no equal to sign. That means there will be an open circle, right? So less than -3 means this direction, and greater than 0 means this direction, right? Yes or no? This is fine, right?
Yeah.
And the second one says k should be greater than -4 and less than 0. That means greater than -4 and less than 0. This, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I ask you, what is the common portion in these two?
Between -4 and -3.
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is x is from -4 to -3.
Oh, yeah.
That's the answer.
Okay.